Hello, my name is Hector Julian Romero Cuervo. I'm here to present my first assessment of digital forensics. So this one is the assessment that I need to develop, and I need to answer these questions, and then I need to develop these questions into the system, into the tool, which is this one, the Access Data FTK. Um, so first of all, I'm going to explain of this about these questions. So the first one is explain the legal process to start the public case investigation. So for the legal process in the public sector investigations, that's important that we must to understand laws on computer related crimes, like standard legal processes or how to build a criminal case. So that's really important. um, the difference now describe the difference between public and private investigation. So the difference between these two sectors. So the first one, the public sector requires search warrants before seizing digital evidence, and the private sector investigations. The investigations are more focused on policy violations. That's the difference between these two. Second one is explain what you will do to ensure the integrity of the digital evidence before it is transported to the lab. All right, so this one is really important. So what we need to do into the scene. So we need to take photos about everything, about all of the devices that we can find in the network. Yeah. So we need to replicate all these devices into the lab. So it's important that we need to take photos about all of them. We need to record ceiling, floor, walls, cables, connections, everything to replicate this information. The next step, we need to secure a computer incident or crime scene. So we need to preserve the evidence. We need to keep the information confidential. And also we need to define a secure perimeter to avoid people get access to the scene. After this step, so we need to seize in digital evidence at the scene. Then we need to prepare to acquire digital evidence. Then we need to processing an incident or crime scene, secure the scene, pay attention of the details, check state of the computers as soon as possible, that kind of things. And the last one is processing centers with RAID systems. Yep, so that's the second one. About the third one is explore the forensic acquisitions tools listed in the course book. So I found in the course book forensic acquisitions tools like this one, Access Data FTK. That's the one that I'm going to use. And the other ones are Passmark software. This one is working on Linux on Windows system. The other one that I found was ASR Data Smart. This one is a system working for Linux. Another one is runtime software. Another one is IXI, yeah, something like that. Other one is Surface Forge, and yeah, and then I explore various digital forensics image formats. So there's a format that I'm going to show you. This one is the raw format. I'm going to use that one, and also I found suspect drives in write protect mode, like a NTFS. That one is read and write mode. Also, like a compression schemes to speed up acquisition or reduce the amount of storage. Yeah. So number four, discuss the options. You have to copy the drive acquisitions. So there are two different types of acquisitions. The first one is static acquisitions, and the second one is live acquisitions. For these two types of acquisitions, data can be collected with four different methods. That I'm going to show you these four different methods in this system. So the first one about the type of acquisitions. The first one is this to image file. Other one is this to disk copy. The third one is logical this to disk, this to data file. And the third one is a spare copy of a folder file. Yeah. So for the fourth one. For the fifth one, explain your plan to acquire the data. Why will you choose the certain tool method? All right. So basically, this one, this one forensic the forensic acquisition tool, Access Data FTK, is a really useful tool, easy to handle. This one you can find a lot of information in the internet about like how to create images, how to mount them, calculate the hashes. Yeah, I was testing another ones in Linux through the command line, but so you need more information about it. So that takes a little bit longer, but yeah, it's pretty useful. There are so much information about it that I would like to understand. But yeah, this one basically is easy, and also because of the key, so the graphical user interface that make much easier the work. So that's why I'm using this one. Right, for the second part, so I'm going to create, so we need, first of all, so here, as you can see, I have my USB, and then I need to create a notepad file on the USB with my user number, my student number, and my name inside. So, all right, so let's create it. Right, then the student number, let's save it. We can call this one digital test. Beautiful. And then so we need to delete it, delete the file from the USB. So basically just delete it like this. That's all. Right, so this one is gone. So this step, create a forensic image file for the USB along with the description for each step. Beautiful. So create for creating the forensic image files, what we need to do, we need to go here to create this image, and then we need to create a physical with the physical drive. We need to use the physical drive, which is the USB. So we need to pick this one, physical drive. Then next, then pick the USB where the file was stored, and then finish. Then image destination. So raw. So we need to take this one. This one was part of the types of this point. Yeah, digital forensics image formats. So this one is one of the image formats, raw. Then case, digital case 01, case 01, and examiner Hector Chilean. Right. Then next, then so the destination. Let's create the destination in this folder. This one is another case. So the destination going to be this folder, bachelor digital forensics. We want to create assessment one digital. That's the name. All right. So the fragment. So we need. I want to get just one fragment. So let's type 0. Then finish. And then we need to verify that this one is tick. Verify image after they are created. Then start. This process is going to take a couple of minutes. So I'm going to be back. Yep. Right, so this one already finished create the image. So what we get here, we get the drive image verify results. So with this one, basically we can do this one. How do you plan to validate the data after a query? So we can validate data comparing the hashes. So we have this one, the MD5 hash, and also the SHA hash. So as we can see here, the verified results is matched in both of them. The hashes are the same, exactly the same. Yep. So we can close this one. We can close this one. Beautiful. Then so implement. All right. So to calculate the data, we have to mount the image. So here, image file, we're gonna mount this one, the one that we just created. Then we're gonna browse it. Go to right this one. Yep. So we have mounted the image. Yep. There is another way. Here says like explore various hash algorithms. How to validate the data after a query. All right. So we did this one. We can do this one. Just click right click on this one. Verify drive image. We're gonna get the same result. Yep. Just to let you know. And then they implement your choosing validation techniques tools to calculate the hash value. All right. So here, as as we can see, we have the digital test. That this one is the file that contains my name and my student ID. This one is the information, but was deleted, as we can see here. Yeah. So what we can do is to calculate the hash value. So we need to right click on this one, export the file. We're gonna export this one into our USB. Right. Export. Let's see. It's right there. And then we need to get the hash, the file hash list. So right click on that one again and export file hash list in the same position. Right. Hash list one. Then beautiful. Right. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna change the extension of this txt file. So right click on this one, rename, and we're gonna change the extension as .doc, and now it's becoming a document, Word document, and then we need to get a logical drive for this one. So we go here, we get our USB, finish, and this one is the case. We're gonna get the file, the new file that we just modify. We just modify this file, but it's the same file. So it's this one, digital. And then we right click on this one, and then we do the same export file hash list. We're gonna export it in the same position. This one, yeah, beautiful. But list two. There we go. Now we're gonna open this one. So we already um, calculate the hash values. Calculated the hash values. We're gonna open this file. We're gonna open these files. We're gonna see the hash values about the file. It's the same file, but it's different extension. That's going to take like 3 minutes. As right now. So this one is the hash list one, and this one. No, this one's wrong. So this one is the hash list one, and then hash list two. Yeah. So the hash list 2 is the digital file .doc, the Word file that we modify. So the last modification, and this one is the first one, the text document. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna copy these two hashes to this one, and yeah, we can compare them. They must be the same because it's the same file, it's the same information. So that's not matter if we change the extension. So that's going to be the same file. So that's this one is the way how to calculate the hash value. Then closed. All right, for the last one is use FTK or autopsy, whatever, equivalent to extract the delete file. So we already did it. I already did it here. So what we have to do is we have to right click on the deleted file and just export the file. And when we export it, so we're gonna store it anywhere. I'm gonna store it in the USB again, into the USB again. Then there we go. I think this is one. Yeah, that one. Yeah, let's open it. All right. So we already exported. So what's this one? Yeah, as we can see, we just modified the extension, but it's the same document, the same information. There we go. And that's all.